Hello everyone, welcome back to this lecture. In this lecture, we will be completing about a new software that is Excel. In our previous lecture, we have completed various softwares such as PowerPoint, Word. So let's begin this lecture. Microsoft Excel. Microsoft Excel is a spreadsheet that was developed by Microsoft. So it has the features of calculation, graphing tools, pivot tables, and macro programming language called Visual Basic of Application. So basically, it is a spreadsheet. It has number of tables and columns so that you can organize your expenses or your expenditures or various types of accounting things in this particular software, because it allows numerous number of calculations, graphic tools, or we can say numerous number of operations that you can even think about it. So let's quickly move to the software. Moving towards the Microsoft Excel, whenever you will be opening your Microsoft Excel, you will be getting this thing. It's saying good morning, and you will be getting this kind of sheet, or we will be going with the blank workbook. Over here, you will be getting an option of information, save, save as, print, share, export, publish, close. So we will be going in blank workbook. So each sheet is also known as workbook. So this thing that we are doing right now is a complete workbook. So over here you can see that we have rows and columns, right? So this is our sheet 1. Over here you can see that this resembles as sheet 1. You can add number of sheets also, like I will be adding 1. So you're getting sheet 2, and similarly you're getting sheet 1 over here. So you can add number of sheets also. If it depends upon the type of work you're doing. We have number of columns and rows. So how to figure out that how many columns you're having or how many rows you're having? So for that you will be putting a shortcut, that is Control arrow key down, right? So you can see over here that the number of rows are 10,48,576. So it means that you can do an entry of 10,48,576. Similarly, we will be doing for the we will be doing for the columns. So you will be hitting Control with the right arrow key. Going to the right side, you can see that the number of columns is XFD. So you can see how that works. First of all, A, B, C, D, and then it will be like after Z it is AA, AB, AC. So it's up to XFD. So that's also a very huge number. So we'll be going back at 1. So let's do the basic things over here. First of all, I will be adding, like you can add, like I will be writing name. So I will be just doing name, and then we can do expenses, right? And then we will be writing we will be just writing the expenses with the name. So first name is John, and then we can say the expenses done by him is 15. Similarly, we have Emmett. His expenses have been done by 20. So similarly, you can see that all those softwares are done by Microsoft. So they have we can say a similar format, like the home bar, the insert, the page layout. So they completely have a similar format. We can also say that is a universal format. So over here you can see home, insert, page layout, formulas, data, review, view. So you might be knowing most of them because in the previous lectures we have completed the same. So I won't be going so detailed about it. So you can increase your font, everything you can be doing over here. It's about your alignment. One more thing that is quite important over here in terms of Excel that we are saying. For example, I am writing in C or I am writing in D, like percentage, right? So you can see that the D over here is crossing the E1. For that thing, you will be selecting both the columns and you will be hitting the merge. What does merge does over here? It will be merging both the cells. Like each, first of all, the each, like this thing which is the highlighted one is a cell. So we are having number of cells. So over here the D1 and E1 cell will be getting merged. Okay, you might be getting what is a merge or not, right? Now if you want to unmerge that thing, you will be hitting it again, so it will be unmerging that thing. So I will be keeping it as merge right now. Similarly over here you are having as a format as table. If you're creating a table, you can give the we can say give the format of that particular thing, or we can say you can give a theme for that particular thing. Even for the cells also, like for name and expenses, first of all I will be changing the font to Arial. So I will be selecting all those things and I will be putting it Arial, and I will be increasing most of the size. And see, now right now you can see that the expenses cell, we have to merge this thing, so I will be merging this thing. Okay, and from here I can increase the size also, like I will be increasing this thing, and mostly over here I will be increasing this thing. So it's up to you, like how do you want to do it, right? I will be selecting this thing and I will be giving the alignment, we can say. Similarly I will be merging these two cells also to look it good. Okay, now you saw that I have merged it wrong. I have to merge it individually, like this two first of all, and then this two, right? So I will be putting it 20 over here. So we are done right now, and I will be making this thing as bold. Right now I was telling about cell styles, so I will be putting the cell styles, like you can see. If I need this kind of thing, so this will be working fine over here, or it's up to you, like you can change it also. Going towards the insert, you are, as you know, that table, it will be creating a table. Over here, the one beautiful thing about this Excel is that you can create the chart. So for example, I'm selecting this data right now, and I will be creating a pie chart. I need a pie chart. So you can see that there are two charts that have been created in the name of John and Amit. So I will be deleting this thing first of all. So it's 15 and 20. I will be going in insert. I will be putting a pie chart again. So you can see that there is a very little number of this thing, we can say the second one, right? So this is how you will be creating a pie chart over here. Got it? Let's talk about the formulas right now. First of all, we'll going in page layout. You know the page layout, the margins that you will be putting, the orientation of your workbook that you're needed, and about print of tiles. Like when you're printing, you can put the sheet, how many number of tiles you need, and the tiles represent over here the cells. Okay, talking about the formulas over here, which is known. That's why the Excel is known for, because it has number of formulas that you can insert, and you can do most of the operations over here only. For example, now I need a sum, so I will writing I need a sum of 15 and 100, or we can say something, a very big digit. Okay, so what I will be doing, I will be just selecting these two things and I will be clicking auto sum. So over here you can see that I'm getting the result over here, right? So this is how the Microsoft Excel formula works. For that, you have over here, you can see the formula that has been written over here that says that is equal to sum A5, column B5. So A5, this is the A, fifth row, column B, fifth row. We have to give the sum A5, B5, right? A5, B5, right? Similarly, you can do, I will be adding some numbers over here, and I will be again selecting this thing, and I will be looking for the average. You can also count the numbers, the maximum, the minimum. Even you have more functions, you can see there are a lot of formulas that you can perform, or we can say there is a lot of operations that you can perform in Microsoft Excel, right? So I will be giving the sum. So the sum is this thing, but I need to know about the maximum number. So Selecting these two cells, we will be looking for the maximum number. The maximum number is this one. That's the right answer. So this is how the formulas works in Microsoft Excel. So this is just the basic thing that we are doing right now over here. There are plenty number of options that you can perform in Microsoft Excel. Right? Let's talk about the data. In this, you will be getting the data. You want to remove the data validation, remove the duplicates, and that's everything. Talking about the reviews, you will be looking for the errors. If there is kind of an error, like you can go for the spelling, the Microsoft Excel says that, do you want to continue checking at the beginning of the sheet? I will be saying yes. So you can see there is a pop-up that says that spell check complete. You're good to go. So this is how the Microsoft Excel usually works. This is just a rough idea. I can say you can use this thing, or you can learn, you can do the practice, and you can get to know a lot about Microsoft Excel. Microsoft Excel doesn't work on these small things also. It works on a very large platform in numbers of accounting, because accounting is very important in terms of, if you are talking about the chartered accountant. So they also use these softwares. There also are alternative software that are used, but this is very easy to use also. So I will be deleting this thing. You will be going in file. If you want to save this file, like for example save as, you will be selecting the location, and you will be renaming that thing like whatever the name you want to put. For example, you are putting a dinner, and I will be saving this file, and I will be saving it. So this file is just got saved. Okay, and if you want to print, I will be telling the basic shortcut for print is that Control P. Pressing Control P, you will be selecting your printer, and you can see there was a blank on the screen over there, or we can say there was blank on the workbook. So we just had the cell that has been highlighted, so that will be printing the complete. So this is a print preview over here. You can also print number of the entire workbook, or you need to print the selection also. You can just select those things and you can print those things. Right now nothing is selected, so you won't be printing anything. So nothing has been selected, so you won't be printing anything. Okay. So this is all about how the Microsoft Excel that you will be working. This is just the basic, as I have told you previously. Talking about the formats, you can also change the row and the height of that particular cell. Okay. So we are done with this. We are done with the Microsoft Excel. So this is all about the Microsoft Excel. You can work and do some practices, and you can practice the formulas, and you can also use, for example, instead of you have selected 3, instead of writing over there, you can just click on the bar over here, and you can just write over here also. Great. So that's the thing that we are done with the Microsoft Excel. Thank you.